Hi everyone. Thank you for joining our session today. Today's session would be on unleashing our potential with generative media and AI agents. First of all, my name is Diyashini and I'm a customer engineer at Google Cloud, based out of India, and together with my colleague Chirang, we'll take you on this journey today of AI in Google Cloud. Today we'll be talking about how you can use generative media and AI agents using Google Cloud. Here is a quick overview of the agenda for today. Throughout the session, we will present you with a series of product demos to showcase their capabilities in action. So with that being said, let's get started. The potential with AI is massive. We are talking about the ability to genuinely improve lives, make us much more productive, and reshape how we operate at scale. We have simply never seen this before. Our CEO Sundar defines agents as systems that combines the intelligence of advanced AI models with access of tools and data, so they can take action on your behalf and under your control. The world is adopting AI faster than ever before. That is where Google can help. Google is uniquely positioned to provide a comprehensive AI-optimized platform and enterprise-ready foundation that significantly accelerates this transition to companies. We have over 9 million developers building with Gemini and approximately 40x year-over-year growth for the Vertex AI, and it continues to increase every year. And this brings us to our end-to-end AI-optimized technology stack designed with optionality at every layer to provide you the flexibility based on your business demands. Our full stack of AI innovation includes the critical layer needed for agentic AI, starting with a robust AI infrastructure with access to latest GPUs, TPUs for training and inference. A unified data platform consisting of industry-leading data analytics and databases to help customers accelerate their AI innovation. World-class models, along with grounding of model responses with Google Quality Search. A powerful AI developer platform and tools to build multi-layered agent systems. And the most comprehensive portfolio of pre-built agents and applications. Critically, our approach to agentic AI embeds enterprise readiness at the core of the entire stack, which includes comprehensive security at every layer and a robust GenAI ecosystem. Vertex AI, our enterprise-ready platform for both predictive and generative AI builders. It has the best models available, no matter from where, Google, Open Community, or from our industry partners. An end-to-end model building platform, from data to deployment with choice of optionality at every level. The ability to develop and deploy agents faster with an agent builder that is grounded in your enterprise truth. And everything from first party to third party to open source, built on a foundation of enterprise readiness. Here are the 10 ways you can use AI in your day-to-day life for your organization. First, you can use the AI in an enterprise search manner, searching through thousands of data documents that you currently have. You can transform complex documents into creating engaging podcasts. You have the capability of using AI to help your customer service and customer agent by providing agentic behavior and support to your end users. You now can create marketing content using our Gen Media portfolio, create images, videos, and storyboarding from scratch. Along with that, you can reduce the sales cycle and get more productivity in your day-to-day life. Now, let's look at the Generative Media Studio on Google Cloud and what it entails for you. So models are used in many industries. Puma, Agora, Adobe, all are using the generative AI capabilities. And it has the full collection of generative media models as a managed service and along with the safety at its core. Responsible AI is one of our key features. And starting from creating content and creating storyboards based on Gemini, transforming them to images using Imagen, and then creating videos from those images and along with the flexibility of adding audio as well. So that is the whole full collection we are talking about. The true power is connecting the creative AI to your entire enterprise. Google Cloud is the single place where your data, analytics, and creative workflow unite. We call this a creative as infrastructure. This isn't just a linear workflow, it's a powerful feedback loop that gets smarter over time. This virtuous cycle is a core differentiator because it's only possible with your data, AI, and activation channels are all on a unified platform. Let me walk you through one turn of this loop. It starts with insights. You use tools like BigQuery and Looker. You analyze your business data to understand what different customer segments are responding right now. Based on those insights, you connect the data to Vertex AI to create thousands of personalized ads, images, or video at scale, tailored to each specific audience segment. Next, you activate that content across all your channels, whether it's Google Ads, your social platform, or digital displays in your stores. But it doesn't stop there. You then measure the performance of every single asset. You can A B test in real time to learn which creative drives the most engagement, which headline converts better, and what resonates with each audience. And here is the most important part: the performance data, what works and what doesn't, flows directly back into your data platform. The loop closes. Your next round of analysis is now richer and more intelligent than the last. This creates a self-improving engine for your creative performance. You're not just making content faster, you're making it smarter with every single cycle. This is what is possible only on Google Cloud. Vertex AI is now the only platform with generative media models across video, image, speech, and music. With the addition of Lyria, Google Cloud is now the only one that provides all modalities. And here you can see an image that was generated by Imogen and has a high visual appeal along with lesser amount of defects. And it has greater high prompt adherence. That means that it has inbuilt prompt rewriting feature. So whatever prompt you give it in the backend, it always refines the prompt to create a better and generate a better image. So based on the prompt that you see here on the right side of creating a photorealistic image of a person with his eyes closed, and you see the picture in here in the slide itself. Only Google Cloud holistically solves these enterprise challenges, allowing you to generate content with quality, confidence, and control. We provide enterprise-grade safety and governance. This is not a black box. You control your data. You can configure safety filters to match your brand's specific standards. Our commitment to responsible AI is verifiable. All our models are built on our public AI principles and can leverage Synth ID watermarking for transparency. And because this is all built on Google Cloud, it is integrated and scalable by nature. You can connect these models to your product data and customer data to drive personalization in a way that standalone tools can simply cannot. Let's take a look at what are the products we are talking about. Let's start with video, powered by VO2. This is our flagship state-of-the-art text-to-video model, and it is a leap forward into cinematic quality. VO gives your creative teams incredible control. You can add or remove object from a screen. You can apply consistent visual style, dictate precise camera movements like aerial shots, and use outpainting to expand the world beyond the original frame. But the real breakthroughs are on the next slide. Taking the video generation to a next level and delivering high visual quality, a stronger understanding of physics, and better prompt adherence, we have our VO3 multimodal output. It creates a much more realistic video along with the audio inbuilt as a part of the video generation process. This is a quick comparison of what our VO3 and VO2 looks like and what are the features available. As you see, VO2 is currently generally available and supports 720 pixel and 24 FPS, whereas VO3 now supports 1080 pixel plus 720 pixel and 24 FPS and in the ratio of 16:9. Along with it, it supports video with audio and some other features that would be rolling out soon. Next is our Imagen 4 model for our text-to-image generations. It creates outstanding text rendering along with multilingual prompt support, which helps creators globally. And the images are very realistic and high quality HD images. And there are three different models that we talk about when we talk about Imagen. Imagen 4 for outstanding quality, Imagen 4 Ultra for the best in the class model quality, and Imagen 4 for fast, which is for exceptional speed and to reduce latency. You can choose your model based on your requirement. Next, we have Lyria 2, which is a text-to-music. So you can generate instrument and sound clips in seconds. And it creates a very seamless audio creation process, and you can customize it based on your use case and fine-tune the audio and enhance it further for whatever your need is. And it is completely integrated with the Vertex AI Studio and through API calling, making it much more feasible and easy to use. All you need to do is submit a text prompt and it generates a 30-second music based on the prompt. Lastly, we have a Chop 3, which is a groundbreaking audio understanding and generation model. Now you can create HD voices, instant custom voices, and transcription with diarization. These are the newest added features to our Chop model. And when we talk about instant creation custom voices, it's a very good use case when we are talking about agentic customer service behavior. You can and train a model based on the voice that you like, and you get those voices generated by Chirp 3. In the backend, it is all supported by Gemini 2.5, which are flagship model. It also has three varieties, which is a Gemini 2.5 Pro, Flash, and Flash Lite. So based on your requirement, you can choose the best suited model. Now, we will focus on three key domains, which is image editing, marketing and advertising, and video storytelling. But these are the capabilities that we are talking about using our Gen Media portfolio. So the typical workflow of an AI-powered content creation will look something like this. You start with an idea for a video and use Gemini to refine it. Then you ask Gemini to turn it into a storyboard with different scenes. Then you use the Imagen to create a still frame, visualizing each scene and iterate on it until you get the visual you like. Then you see Veo to turn those still frames to video clips, and use Lyria to add background music and Chirp to add narration. Finally, you use the video editing software to stitch everything together into your final masterpiece. And you can repeat that process to create different scenes and then chain them together to create a longer video ad. Here is a storyboard for an ad for the same coffee brand consisting of 6 scenes. I use generative media models to generate the visuals and audio for each scene and then stitch them together. Let's take a look at the final video.
Premium Coffee selects only the top 1% of fair trade Arabica beans. Slow roasted, perfectly brewed. Releasing notes of chocolate and spice. Premium Coffee, the taste of true distinction.
Now that you have seen the video, you might have a question that, okay, how do I differentiate an AI-generated video or image from a real one? Well, Synth ID adds a digital watermark that is imperceptible to the human eye directly into the pixels of an AI-generated image or to each frame of an AI-generated video. We have designed it so it doesn't compromise image or video quality and allows the watermark to remain detectable, even after modifications like cropping, adding filters, changing colors, changing frame rates, and saving with various compression schemes. So if you look at the left and the right side image, there is no difference per se, but in the backend, there is a synth ID, which is there for you to detect whether it is AI generated or not. Now, let's look at a quick demo into how these things work. So this is what you see here is my Gen Media Studio, and I'll be showing you how exactly Gemini, Imagen, and Veo are working together to create media assets. So first of all, what my storyline is, I want to create an image of a coffee, and I want it to be very aesthetic, and this is the prompt that I give. I want a rustic wooden table and a window with a soft morning light. But it may not be always capturing all the essence of a photo that I want. So hence I used Gemini to refine my Imagen prompt, and now it also talks about which particular scene it should take, what is the camera size and the focus point that it should take. And now I would create the image based on Imagen 4 model as my base image for my video. So let's see if my image captures all the definitions that was mentioned in the prompt or not. It takes approximately 5 to 10 seconds to generate, and you see that the image is generated now. Now I want to convert this image into a video, and I want a few cookies to be placed beside the cup. So hence, this is the prompt that I give, that was very simple language short prompt. And this would not be enough for a video model, right? And again, I use Gemini to refine this prompt and create a much more better video. Now, just from a simple place a cookie on the plate, it created a prompt which is much more extensive. Now, let's create a video from this image. For a video to be created, it approximately takes 30 to 40 seconds. Now imagine, earlier where we used to take around maybe 1 hour to edit a video, create a scene, as well as have all these props around. Now you can do it just in a few seconds. That is the capability of image in one VO we are talking about. And this can create a whole storyboard for you. There are multiple other things that you can do. Currently, the video generated is approximately 8 seconds long, but again, you can generate multiple segments of the video to have a continuous stitched video together at the end. We are obviously exploring and growing more day by day, with more features being incorporated with each single day. Now, the capabilities are endless. So let's take a look now that the video is generated. So you see here, it created a video of a coffee mug and 2 cookies being added to the coffee mug, right? Based on my prompt. Now that you have seen how we can convert an image to a video, let's look at text to video generation. So suppose I do not want to have an extra additional step of creating a coffee image from scratch and I want it directly from based on the text. So a coffee sitting on a table in a cafe. So this is the prompt I give. I again refine it using Gemini, and now I have my video prompt ready. Now let me generate a video based on the prompt which was created by Gemini. Let's see if it can catch all the glimpses that are mentioned here. And the video generation is complete. Let's have a look. As you see here, it creates quite a good video of the coffee that I described. Now, in the interest of time, and it takes around a couple of minutes to generate, there are multiple other features that are there, and let me show you a few of them as well. Now, the capability of Veo is generating video up to 8 seconds, but the question is how you can generate long format videos as well. So here, I have given 2 different segment prompts. One is I want a close-up shot of an aesthetic Parisian cafe, and another one is a girl sipping a coffee. I have refined this using Gemini, and now I have created a video which is 16 seconds long. So let's take a look at the video. So as you see here, you can create multiple segments, create a storyboard, as well as the whole media assets from 3 products that we mentioned previously during the presentation. On top of it, if you want to add further music and voiceovers, that can be done and achieved using Chirp 3 and Lyria. So that's it from my demo session, and I'll pass it on to Chirag to continue from here.
Thank you, Leah. Hello, everyone. Nice to see you online. My name is Chiu Rong. People call me QR. I'm also a customer engineer based out of Singapore. So following Leah's presentation, I'm going to share with you on agent today. I guess agent, this word, what will be the most popular word after AI this year. And it's for sure that the future where the employees will be working side by side with agent. As we talk about AI agents, we can get things done by putting together a plan, picking the right tools, system or data, accessing those systems or relevant data, and then executing those tasks. However, we're talking about future is one where agents work across every area of business. Imagine pulling together search, AI, and agents from across enterprise into a single platform. It can help you change how the workforce interacts with information. For example, marketing can use it to brainstorm campaign ideas or further automate the generative creatives as Dia demoed earlier. Sales to help build customer profiles, and software engineers to surface insights from support tickets. HR to support career development efforts, and more. How do companies get ideas from ideas to realities? For organizations to take full advantage of agents to accelerate innovation, they'll also need to manage and evolve. One, their legacy infrastructure. Second, data platform. And thirdly, their workforce or employees. Let's talk about technology first. The AI agent has come through an evolution. Traditionally, AI agent has been very difficult to implement, requiring a lot of rule-based programming for highly specific training or machine learning models. Gen AI has changed that. We started with basics of LLM prompts, then move on to RAG for knowledge grounding with your own data and information, and then incorporate it into tools for actions. There's a feature for some models called function calling, allows LLMs to figure out what APIs to call, which write tools to execute. And then you add a reasoning loop to determine if we understand the user's intent, review the plan and tool choices before sending the response to the users. And now we have multi-agents talking to each other, specialized for tools and domains and processes. In the later part of the presentation, we're going to share with you more on the technology of AI agents on GCP. Now come to the data part. There is a long-standing problem of fragmented technology systems within the business. In the past, companies have technology that support operation. Today, technology accelerates the pace of innovation, but with very little that works together. Intranets used to be able to help with this problem, but it doesn't help with automations or toolings. On top of that, we're seeing an explosion of these incredible new technologies, like large language model, allow you to generate and create content no longer like before. It also creates another complexity of informations. While we're as exciting of all of this, we're also keen to work together with you to solve this. This is where Google can help. Google is uniquely positioned into this world because it provides a comprehensive AI-optimized platform and enterprise-ready foundation that significantly accelerate this transition. Will be help you to get agent ready. As Dia shared before, we have published a blog of about 10 ways to use AI agents today, and we're going to dive a little bit more into some of the use cases. Starting with the agents into the whole AI stack that we're introducing today. First, let me introduce the agent space that was built to help employees across different roles and industries to get their jobs done efficiently. It went generally available since end of last month, and it is a SaaS offering for all employees to use and adopt. Agent Space delivers the power for a single unified platform. Those fragmented systems are things of the past. We bring together the search AI agent to help you find, understand, and act on your enterprise data, together with more than 100 enterprise applications connected. Let's dig deeper into how this works. First, let's talk about find. Search should be no longer locked at the table stake. It's a critical piece of organization's workflows. If you can't find the information you need, how would you going to put insight from it? How would you act on it? Better search means better agent. Let's imagine being able to find any piece of information from your organization, no matter the format, with the ease and power with your experiences from Google search. That's what we're bringing enterprises with Google's multimodal search. We're not talking about text, but also means search across a wide range of data types, including images, website, audio, and video. This allows you to find precisely what you need, regardless of how it's stored. Second, this is where we understand after we find the information. We know data is incredibly valuable, but often it's locked away within documents, reports, and other sources, making it difficult to extract insights and truly understand what we have. This is where we have Notebook LM. With Notebook LM, you can upload up to 300 different sources into a single notebook. But not only centralizing and collecting the data, you can actually chat with your data source, asking questions or getting answers grounded in the information you've uploaded to. This interactively makes data analysis much more intuitive and efficient. Beyond the interactive analysis, Notebook LM can also automatically generate content for you. Need a podcast for a complex report, a briefing document for a meeting, or maybe FAQ from common questions? Notebook LM can create this from other formats directly from your data. Lastly, let's talk about ACT. We're moving into a new era of operational capability with Agent Space. You're a single, centralized platform to manage and govern all your enterprise agents effectively together. This approach eliminated the need to juggle between multiple systems or multiple tabs and wrestle the complex integrations. Agent Space makes it incredibly simple to find, build, and deploy to your precise capabilities you need. And now let me jump into a demo. Okay, let's come to the demo of Agent Space. In this demo, I'm in the company called NeuroVibe, which provide AI solutions for enterprises. And this is my Agent Space console. On the left, there's a list of different agents that I'm going to show very soon. And on the right, there's a dialog panel in which I'm going to interact with Agent Space. I can also choose to upload different files for further elaboration, or choose different tools, for example, searching from the web, or generate image, audio, or create deep research. The data sources are the current data connectors I'm connecting to. That includes not only Google's own data source, as well as a lot of third-party data sources. Let's see how it works. So imagine I'm trying to provide a solution to a prospect that is called Future Gamers, and let's see how it works. As you can see, the question, first of all, is that didn't really copy correctly. I hope it could understand the name or the intent of my question. And then it goes through a list of thought process and trying to look for information and to synthesize and consolidate over one answer. And here comes the result. It talks about what this future game is about, and also how they can leverage our solutions, and then what are more informations about this company, Future Gamers. Let's click into the right panel that lists down the list of data sources that we could find over here. That includes not only emails, but also Wikipedia, drives, and also a bunch of different resources. So no more searching for on the internet, opening multiple different tabs and trying to synthesize and consolidate by yourself. This creates a pretty nice report about this company. And the next step I wanted to look for is that based on the information above, is Future Gamers a good prospect for us to offer AI solutions? And I also wanted to see if it is being able to capture the context that is being shared earlier. So again, it kind of come back with the answers about, why these are the where are the synergies potentially based on not only Future Gamers, but also from the data source. You can see there's also a bunch of different Salesforce as well as other data sources we're trying to put together to give out with this exercise. And after this, so I want to provide a customized email offering or a campaign to talk about the offerings that is targeted for Future Gamers. So I'm further asking Agent Space not only to search and synthesize existing information, but to generate new information based on the conversation above. And then here is a one-pager with a pretty good one-line, powerful line together with like action items about where the value is at for these solutions. And I think it is pretty decent listing out all these options. So let's say right now we're all interacting based on text. And I wanted to say create a video that is based on the information that we have. Remember, we talked about not only text, but also the capabilities to work in multimodal that will be able to, again, no longer shuffle across different tools, and in one tool be able to help further streamline and increase the productivity. And that will be also a nice add-on from Dia's demo earlier on, from refining the ideas, creating the script, then to creating a multimedia creatives based on the requirements. Let's give it a few more seconds to look for the wait for the video to generate. And let's quickly play the video. Okay, looks pretty decent to add to my email. And we also talked about making actions in the one single plane of control. Next, I wanted to write my proposal about this and then to send it to someone in my prospecting company, John Doe. So I wanted to share that there's also, besides data connectors, there's also multiple actions being built in together to streamline the workflow. As you can see, this one, I'm going to send the email that is calling the Gmail toolbox, and then together with my email proposal with that action to send. So within this, with one single window, I'll be able to take control and with my research, my proposal, and then to take actions together to streamline and to improve my productivity. Next, I'm going to talk about the different agents that is not only providing within their own company to search, find, and to take action on your own data, as well as other agents. I'm going to introduce the agent gallery that lists down the agents together created, not only in agent space, but agents that are made by Google, and also for your organizations to make the agent for the company, as well as customized agents. First, let's come to the deep research agent. This is an agent built by Google that is going to perform activities for deep research. And I have a question to ask it to search and research marketing opportunities for Nearby to expand into Europe. And let's see how it works. So as you can see, this question is a fairly complex question that deep agent is trying to unpack, and then it will be able to come up with a different line of topics that is going to research so that the multiple sub-agents within deep research could work on the topic separately in parallel and to come back with the result. Let's give it a few more minutes. Okay, as you can see, it comes up with a research plan that further breaks down the question of the different topics that it's going to research on and also to work in parallel with. When I click Start Research, the agent will work on the topics and then to come back with a comprehensive report. As you can see, it will kind of come back with research on different subtopics. And I also wanted to bring your attention to you that not only your own internal data source is being researched or evaluated on, it also look for sources that come into external to complete this deep research. While it's continue loading, let's switch gear to some of your own agent. I believe a lot of companies, you would like to build your own agent for your company's own processes or data usage. And I wanted to share with you a quick agent that I created myself called the Twitter generator. So I wanted to generate a tweet that is about the collaboration based on, our previous discussion, and hopefully that all comes true. And then here comes to the result of a suggestions. So here has identified a few key topics and also to give you a few suggestions on the tweets. And how it's being created, we'll very quickly show you that is within the agent designer in agent space that I will be able to elaborate on the agent's purpose, the goal, and also further with the instructions all in natural languages. So essentially, everybody can create agents as long as you see the workflow can be automated, and all agents will be put together in agent space. That's the end of today's demo with agent space. Coming back from the demo, let me share some of the customer use cases and how they leverage agent space. Decathlon, a global leader in sporting goods, is enthusiastic about the potential of agent space to transform how its cross-functional team operate. The platform ability to provide self-service access to information across the organization is very promising for product designers, marketers, and researchers to collaborate. Decathlon expects that this enhanced access will lead to faster, more informed decisions, ultimately contributing to the delivery of superior experiences to the customers. Next, Indosat, a leading giant telecommunications in Indonesia, is adopting Google Agent Space to enhance both its customer service operations and its internal efficiencies by leveraging the platform capabilities. Indosat aims to build and deploy AI agents that can provide faster and more effective customer support, automate various internal processes, and ultimately improve overall operational efficiencies. And let's come back a little bit to from use the agent to where agent space expands to the hub to all third-party agents in enterprises. Think about agent space as a central hub for all types of agents within your enterprise. It is designed to break down the silos and provide a unified platform. You can use your existing enterprise agents. Next, a user can build no-code agent and can deploy it onto agent space. We also offer expert Google build agents like research agent we shared just now, or brainstorming idea agents to help you to leverage Google specialities for in-depth data synthesis to help you with the building agent to continue to work. And finally, Agent Space is also looking to open up the access for Google Cloud Marketplace agents to welcome third-party agents to be deployed and used together on Agent Space. Let's come a little bit into that. We shared about the agent gallery earlier on that every employee can use AI agent that will be leveraging either Google's latest Google build agent as well as your own custom agent together in one single place. If you are looking at building your own agent, Agent Designer is very handy for you to start to build agent and to automate your task using natural languages. If you are further looking at expanding from internal employee agent to external, say, customer agent, we have conversational agent, formerly known as Dialogflow, that is integrated with our customer engagement suite to integrate with telephone voice support for your customer service. Together, it offers agent assist to help your agent team to train and build up the capabilities with customer service. Next, if you are looking at develop your own agent, you can start developing faster with agent samples that is provided on Vertex AI Agent Garden. As you can see in the console, it is listed under the agent in Vertex AI console, and it provides capability to help you discover different types of use cases of agent samples and also to learn it to build and prototype faster. It will help you to get started with the source code easier by cloning the source code in GitHub. Furthermore, if you are looking at building custom agent, we recently launched the Agent Development Kit, which is a flexible developer framework for easier developing and deployment. ADK is model agnostic. Even though it is optimized for Gemini and Google ecosystem, you can also deploy and develop with other models and with a lot of external tools, for example, Google's tools, MCP tools, and so on. And it's also built for compatibilities with other platforms so that it will be easy and simple to manage. Last but not least, we talk about develop agent. Putting it into production and to deploy agent, we have launched the Vertex AI agent engine that comes with auto-scaling, security, and agent ops built in. Again, it is model agnostic and framework agnostic. It is very easy to deploy with the long-chain agent, for example, on agent engine and to host it in the long run, together with the benefit of evaluating, monitoring, and operationalizing of your agent. The best part is that agent engine is integrated with agent space so that the self-built custom agent could be registered into agent space and listed out in agent gallery, as we shared earlier. So let me quickly share a customer story. Ford, who has built a shopping agent with ADK that it was being shared in Google Cloud Next earlier. So the use case started with enhancing the understanding of owner's menu. As you could imagine, the different car models all have a thick book about the user menu, which is very difficult to troubleshoot and look for information. Ford started with building a RAG approach to consolidate the different 12 lines of different vehicles and user menus together to give customers a easier and more fast-forward troubleshooting experiences. And expanding from that, the Ford also built a shopping and self-help agent that is listed on their website. So with this agent, they'll be able to give recommendations of the agent cars and also to give support answers in a very fast, timely manner. Let me come to a quick demo about this, the agent that Ford built, and give a quick explanation of it. So this is also the ADK's developer's UI. As you can see, its user is trying to do a demo and to ask a question around the car model selections. And it will also to not reflect how, people, choosing a car is quite complicated with a lot of consideration. And you're also being able to show you how the agent being able to keep the context and by calling different tools of the agent, sub-agent to make it available to look for the correct information to help with the customers. And during this demo and testing, the Ford have shared that they found ADK very easy to use so that it can quickly make our tool available. That you can see some of it comes from checking the prices, checking the different specifications, or checking the menu. And also deploying the agent to GCP is very streamlined to agent engine. So to enable the web portal to make it available with the UX designers and to launch it on the Ford website. As mentioned earlier, so not only developing agent, but also operationalizing it is a very critical part into the agent development. And we're also going to quickly share some of the toolings of the agent space, the ADKs that has been discussed. So from here, you can see that the agent is pretty complicated with multiple sub-agents being included or called during these processes. And this is the recommended practices as each agent will trigger different actions and also interact with different data sources. And next, the agent being able to call the different tool sets and being able to look for the correct tool and data sources to reply to the customers. And this is all logged so that for the monitoring of the agent performances, it will be available for future usage. That's all for the demo. Today, we have shared a lot about if I want to use the agent and build an agent, what are the options available? Looking from the left to the right are from the easiest, least effort to use, as well as a more out-of-the-box solutions. On the right, takes more effort to build custom agent, but it also gives more flexibility and control. From left to right, we started with Agent Space, which is a SaaS solution to help with internal employee productivity. There is also included a no-code agent designer within Agent Space for employees to easily build for custom agent for their own usage. Moving on to a little bit external use cases and also looking for no-code UI, we have conversational agent to quickly build agent for external customer engagement and integrate with the customer service systems. Next, we introduced the Agent Development Kit, that is our open source SDK, with a lot of agent samples for you to quickly build and customize the different agent and deploy on agent engine on Vertex AI. Thirdly, if you're more familiar with or prefers a third-party developer framework, it's also possible to develop and then deploy it on agent engine for further production and scale and operations. And to wrap up of why agent on Google Cloud, we have higher quality of the models as well as the developer tools together. It is production ready that is not only built for prototype demo, but also for your operational scale. It is built for enterprises that is grounded on the secure infrastructure and together integrated with end-to-end tools in Google Cloud. It supports an open system that is model agnostic and framework agnostic to help you to develop and deploy the agent at the framework you prefer. Last but not least, Google Cloud is a one-stop shop for your agent development, deployment, and production. It offers multiple different frameworks, tools, and active solutions on Google Cloud to make it easier and faster for your agent journey. That ends my presentation today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or wanted to learn more about generative media or agentic workflow, please talk to our team after this session. And thank you for listening. And stay tuned for the upcoming webinars that we are going to share very soon.